All right. I'm doing these recaps just like I guess as a way to document some of the winning trades and some of the stupid things that I do to get better at this stuff. What we're seeing is, well, it's September 29th, 2025, about 5 p.m. So I'm just kind of doing a recap of what went right and what went wrong on the session. I I like to blend auction market theory and order flow to figure out essentially what I'm what I'm doing on the day. Um, Here you can see right over here. This is the overnight value area, the high, the low, and the point of control. You can see that it's completely contained in the prior day regular trading hours value area. And so, opening up on the day, this is sort of the start of the day. I'd really want to see a reaction upwards to break out of the value area high or below the value area low, because the the value area is essentially contained within the prior day regular trading hours value area. I'd want to see a breakout out of that. Unfortunately, as the day opened up, I got involved in this late, criminally late, and I got stopped out. I have to do a better job of basically just like sitting on my hands for the first, whatever it is, for the first 15 minutes for the market to settle, because although this looks like a kind of a manageable period of time, it just happens so quickly and it's just so erratic. I have to just kind of learn to let the market settle. What eventually happened after this mess that I got stopped out on is that price retraced all the way up to the value area low that you see over here. And this is where I look to get involved. I like to get, like I said, I like to get involved when we're um, breaking down from or out of a value area. So what I was looking at was if I just kind of enable or throw on VWAP onto my chart, this ended up being like this bear flag into VWAP. There's another really good, not another, like my YouTube channel is good. This is like my first video, but there's a YouTube channel that's quite good from Deja Brew. He's an auction market theory and order flow, I guess, trader. Um, and he basically talks about these bear flags into VWAP quite a bit. So that was the first thing, right? So my eyes kind of lit up when I saw it retrace into VWAP. The other thing that I liked, or that made me want to get involved in trading at that point, was if I just print a volume profile right up to that point, right? So this is where I was getting interested in getting involved. It was that in printing the volume profile, you see that there's this really nice low volume node over here that price was trying to break through, and it rejected right at the ledge of that high volume node. See this really nice kind of solid shelf that it was trying to break out of, and it basically just hammered right down. So that was the other thing that I liked. So we have those sort of three confluences where retesting the value area low, bear flagging that pattern into VWAP specifically, and the test of the ledge of the high volume node getting into the low volume node. And the other thing that was the trigger was these big trades that you see come in. So these big trades without context aren't really helpful. They're just like all over the place. But when you see them meshing with three other confluences, it becomes like a pretty good signal. So you can see these bullish big trades that are lifting the offer and getting absorbed. And when I saw that come in, I'm like, this is the A plus setup from my perspective for the day. And I got in when I saw that probably around here. No, I'm wrong. I saw that right here. So price sold off. I saw this other big trade come in, and I jumped in right here. It retraced a little bit, and then it fired down. And what ended up happening, just in terms of like an overall risk reward, was if I just like hit a do a short position here. This is basically what the trade ended up looking like. Mr. Deja Brew references these bear flags into VWAP, and what he often says is that you'll end up getting like a, or you should look for a new low. And so this is where I entered, and I put my stop like right around just above the candle high. And so this ended up being a really, really nice risk reward profile. My heart was going crazy. So that, the better part of 4R on this trade, I was conservative in the sense that I knew we could get to a new low, but I didn't know what that low was going to be. I was just trying to make up for some of the nonsense that I got involved with over here. But anyway, I ended up taking the trade off. I think like a couple of ticks. I'd have to enable I don't feel like connecting with my broker now, but I ended up just setting take profit a few ticks away from the low of the day at that point, and that was the trade. After that, I sat on my hands. I observed a little bit more, and I was done trading. That was good for me. So that was the day. Take it easy.